Oh, hey everybody, it's Chimichanga the Fox. Welcome to another Wandering Wednesday. If I look a little bit unkempt, it's because the sun's just about to go down, and it's been such a nice day this afternoon that, well, I wanted to record outside before it got dark, and, yeah, I've got about 10 minutes, so we better get on with this. But before I do, don't forget, this time next week, we're going to be going up Mount Hood if you happen to be in the Portland, Oregon area. And we're going to be doing Cosmic Furries, so if you want to join in, be sure to go to the website and check it out. Secondly, if you have any suggestions for performers, fursuiters, cosplayers that you want me to interview in Chimmy Chats, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do what I can to get them to come onto the show. Bribes and payment are not an option, so you just have to tell them how awesome the show is and how nice I am, and maybe they'll come on the show. Who knows? So, on to the 5 questions that I'm going to be answering today. The first one comes from the Seeker even, who asks, what's the best thing to do if you live in an area where there are no conventions and you want to go and fursuit? Essentially, what do you do? Well, the first thing you need to do is to find someone else who wants to go out with you. Fursuiting in public is a little bit difficult, and you have to do a bit of research first to make sure that you're not going to be breaking any local ordinance. Find an area that you know is going to be safe and welcoming to you and your friends. Make sure you have a good handler with you, and maybe write a polite letter to wherever you'd like to fursuit going, hey, we're local freelance mascots. We'd like to go and do some fun things here. Is that okay? Another option would be to go to a local fete or charity event, but ask first. Always ask first. Just turning up and doing it is a really bad idea, even in a really liberal, furry-friendly area like PDX. Believe me, I know. Sir asks, what's your favorite type of apple, and can you juggle them? Well, I can sorta kinda juggle 2. 3 is something I'm still learning to do, but as for my favorite type of apple, it's a local one here to the northwest called Winesap. It's really nice, it's kind of a good mix of not too sweet, not too tart, and it's sold by local farmers. Support your local farmers. Yay! Yeah. Atlantis asks, what's your favorite part of the furry community? The creativity. It doesn't matter if you write stories, whether you fursuit, whether you make costumes, or whether you draw. The community is full of really lovely, welcoming people who are all really creative and encouraging of other creative people. Photography, videography, music, it's all there, and that's why I like it so much, because, well, I might not be good at all of them, but I certainly enjoy them. Oh yeah, Mario Fan asks, how many of your family and extended family are furries? And 2, how did you come out to them? Well, as you already know, you've met Jambalaya. She's my daughter in real life, and yeah, she's a furry too, although she jokes that she isn't from time to time. She's got 2 personas just like me, so she's signed up to the club. Anybody else in my family? No, but everyone's pretty furry friendly. And how did I tell them? Well, look, I'm like in my 30s and I just came out with it. Yeah, I didn't set up or anything, and frankly, I just brought it up in conversation. Hey, I go do this mascotting thing. It's kind of fun. Showed them some pictures, talked about it, and that was pretty much it. And yes, occasionally I get some weird questions, but generally, people are pretty cool. In fact, even the people in the apartment complex where I work, one of the apartment complex managers, loves it. I think it's probably why I get away with filming this on my balcony, but, you know. And the last one, oh my. This last one is from Riley, and Riley says I have to do it in French. Riley, I have no idea who told you I could speak French. But really, my French is atrocious. So, here goes. Riley asks, combien de temps est-ce que vous jusqu'à Noël où vous habitez? Et avez-vous des plans spéciaux? Well, Riley, as you asked in French, maybe I should probably try and respond in French. And because my French is pretty bad, I wrote it down. I hope you don't mind. So, Riley, je ne parle pas bien français, mais je comprends. Noël, je dois aller avec mon fils. Il est à l'hôpital, malheureusement. Et après cela, je vais retourner ici et manger de la tarte au britannique pork. Parce que c'est une règle pour moi et je manque l'Angleterre. Alors, après ça, peut-être le Doctor Who. Okay, I hope that was okay. I've never had to do that before, acting in fursuit and speaking French. Maybe I should do that again. I know Eddie Izzard is really good at speaking French and acting and doing his act at the same time, so maybe I'll have to, brush up on that. But also, I want to give Riley and Sunshine M some kudos because I said you a challenge, I think it was on Monday. I said, what was I going to be doing with saran wrap, duct tape, and fleece? And the correct answer, I'll tell you in a second, but no, I'm not going to be making myself arms or legs. I've already got arms, and the legs will come probably in 2018 after Queenie has been fully made and Corn Dog has been fully made. No, I'm not making a head. I'm not making a new suit for someone else. And no, I'm not doing any weird things that you suggested. But I am going to be making myself a hat for next week for the Cosmic Furries trip. At least that's the plan. So I'm going to cover my head in saran wrap down to about my eyes, and then I will use duct tape to duct tape that up, which will create a pattern that I can then use to cut out my fleece, sew it all together, and then I'll have a hat. I say hopefully because, well, I've got a lot of stuff to do between now and then, and I'm not sure I'm going to have time. But if I do, I will do it, and I'll share it with you next week. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay cool. Bye.